Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelton. And this is the rubber match, Siggy. It's the San Diego Padres going up. Starting on the mound in this one, Mitch Keller. What do you got on him, Chris? Okay, all set to go. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. One pitch and 1 out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jake Cronenworth. Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's in.
Back here at PNC Park. And pitching in this game, Michael King. What do you have on him? This is Joey Bart.
Number 14, Joey Bart.
Tag one!
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second baseman, Brandon.
He swings and fouls one off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it over to Sheets, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. On a line out towards center. Garcia has a beat on it, and there's one down. And he boots it. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. On Duhar, around third. He'll score, and the Padres take the lead. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Oh.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Keller, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014. That one ripped. And let him do it. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 1 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
Runner on the go. Now here's a flare off the bat. And foul ball. That's the third. On a Cronenworth. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jake Manga, the next Pirate to hit.
Strike. Woo.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. A dive, he's got it to first. Pretty nice play there.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Xander Bogaerts. In the air, right field. Mangum under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left. Back here at PNC Park, stepping in, Nick York. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Up the middle. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Rafael Flores.
That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. That's the second out.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Garcia in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hard liner. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 1 and the Pirates nothing. This is Padres baseball. Back here in Pittsburgh, now Machado up here.
Third baseman,
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And Manny gets a piece. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2. This one in the air center field. Garcia moving under this one. And there's one down. One out man at first. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar, reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a ground ball. 1 and 2nd. Double play. What a good killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Padres. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Up the middle, Cronenworth throws on to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Lau at the plate.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Right side. Sends it over to Sheets. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Bogarts fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's towards center. Garcia gets under it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogarts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. Padres. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. He gets there on a slide, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Up next for the Pirates, Nick York. He's 0 for 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. First offering. Runner goes. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second. And easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially.
Runner goes again. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Mangum under it. 2 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that is that. Nothing doing there. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Jostinson Garcia. Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
There's a strike. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him. Top of inning number 7. Here's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And now
one away.
For the Padres, left fielder, Ramon Guarani.
Foul ball there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Andujar at the plate now, and that's strike 1. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Padres.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. A 2-run double, and he is flied to center field. Just a slow ground ball this time, but it kicks foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. In the air to left center. Garcia should have this one. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7. Back here in Pittsburgh. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In there. Got him looking for the K. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Oh.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Padres trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Down the line, and it's foul. And that one ripped to left. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Cronenworth on to Bogarts. Over to first, safe. So up next, Jake Mango, 1 for 2. This one in the air center field. And that is the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. That one fouled off.
the 0-1.
There we go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Cuts out it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Yohan Ramirez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Montgomery getting loose as well. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. The relay throw. He's in there.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Fermin rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Ripped to right. And there are 2 outs. At the plate, Jostinson Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys don't nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Struck him out without a swing. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 8 innings, 8-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out to short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the
Cruz. Over to Lau. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Joey Bart now. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
In the air to left center. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
On a line, fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Brian Reynolds here.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The Buccos with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag. He moves up to second on what should be a pass ball, and that erases the double play possibility. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
In there at the knees, no balls, 2 strikes.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily. It's 2-2.
Huge moment for him and his team, Brew. You know, some guys just gripping a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with a win if they can push across another run.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Swing and a pop-up. Sheets has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to extra innings. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Swings over the top of that one. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay. Out. They cut down the goal and run at the plate. And Dangerous hitter coming up. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, left field. Base hit. One run is in. Now the tag at third, and they got it. The run scores from second. On the mound now for the Pirates, Yohan Ramirez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Ball to strike. Late swing, foul to the left. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. This looks like extra bases. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded. And there's a force at every base. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. And there's a ball. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Kyle Nicholas preparing to come on if needed. Santana getting cranked up as well. And Manny gets a piece. So they're all loaded up.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at. And a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up. In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, on to the bottom of the 10th. Rafael Flores digs in now. Tying run at the plate. Fouled off down the right side. One now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Finishes him off at 103.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The Padres trying to close out a 2-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, Joey.
So it's their last chance in this one. Joey Bart up here.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right there.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road.